If you have young children that are about to go to secondary school, this video is for. Hello friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Mina Wodi. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back over and over again. So let's get straight to business, the business of the day. This video is specifically for parents with young children, and if you have a child that is maybe age 9 going to age 10, and the child is likely to start secondary school next year, 2025 or even 2026, it's not too late for this information reaching you right now. There's a reason why this information is getting to you right now. So sit back, relax, and I pray that this video would be impactful to your life, and that you will make the most, you take the most out of this video. And this is just based on advisory level. You know, I'm no expert in this area. I'm not an expert, but the only thing I believe that will qualify me to have a say here is because I'm a mom that has gone through the process in the country. I've gone through the process. I mean, having 4 children, I can tell you a thing or two about the next phase in the life of children that young, as in when they want to go into secondary school. So whatever it is I'm putting out there right now is based on my experience, what I've gone through as a parent to 4 children. So yeah, but if you have any information that I may not have brought to you in this video, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have any questions, also let me know in the comment section. So friends, this video, I believe you can tell from the heading right now. Let me just make sure this is very good. Okay, so I am not a professional. I am not in the education business. I am just a parent, a mother to 4 children, and my 4 children, to the glory of God, they've all gone through this process. And that's why if I get to meet parents, you know, especially new immigrants in this country that have children that young, I like to encourage them to consider this option, because I know that where we are coming from, your child would not go to a state-owned school. You know what I'm talking about. You would spend so much to send them to private schools. But here, the state schools, which are the comprehensive schools and the grammar schools, they are equally very good. But for me, if you want to go a step further, a notch further, for me, I settled for grammar school. And I have not regretted that decision. Myself and my husband, we have not regretted that decision, and we are grateful to God that He gave us this opportunity and we took advantage of it. And I'm just there shouting it out, letting everybody know you need to consider this if you're not aware of this, especially if you have children that are very smart and very intelligent. It is good that you make the most of it, you know, and channel those that skill of intelligence and smartness in the right way. Now, I'm not saying that they cannot be channeled in the right way if they go to a comprehensive school. I do not have any experience, so I cannot categorically speak concerning the comprehensive schools, but I can only speak concerning the grammar schools, which I have experienced, you know, having 4 children that have gone through the system, and my last child is going, my 3rd and 4th child, they're still in there right now, you know, and I can only thank God. So as we before we continue, I just want to remind you guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like this video and share it to your friends and family, and let people know about this channel, and let's build this community together. And for the returning subscribers, you know that you are the heartbeat of this channel. Thank you so very much. And let me just give a round of applause to my first timers, and you're welcome. You didn't stumble on this channel in error. There's a reason why you got connected to this channel and clicking to watch. So thank you. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you share. I want to read your comments, and I will respond to your comments as I'll try as much as possible to respond to your comment. So yeah, don't forget to also turn on the notification bell so that every time I upload, you will be notified immediately about the new video. And also let me know if you like this kind of informative video, especially if you're a new immigrant. I will just give you the experience, my own unfiltered experience based on truth. I am not going to sugarcoat anything here on this channel, because I know that over a decade ago I was once new in this country, navigating it with my husband with little or no information from people, but thank God for a platform like YouTube and other social media platform that we can get the help that we need without having to pay for the help. We thank God that we have a lot of people right now that are not gatekeepers anymore. But so let's not deviate and let me go straight into grammar school. Grammar school. Guys, if you see me looking down, I'm just trying to get some information that I could let you guys know. So, grammar school, it's they have two sets of secondary schools, to my knowledge. Here in the UK, you have the grammar school and you have the comprehensive schools. I know that there are other schools at the secondary level that are private, but you have the comprehensive, you have the grammar, and then you obviously now have the private. But we are not considering the private secondary schools, because I cannot afford it. We could not afford it, and we went for the next best thing that we could afford, which was grammar school. So from what I saw on the internet, it says here in England we have over 3,000 state secondary schools. That's the comprehensive schools, and we have 164 grammar schools. Wow! Can you imagine? Can you see the gap, the difference? And so, based on that, it is a very competitive school. Bear in mind that grammar schools are state-owned as well; they are state-funded, but it is it's a very competitive. The admission process is very competitive. Your child would need to sit for an entrance exam, which is known as the 11+ exam. While the comprehensive school, they don't need to take an exam. They won't have to take an exam, so they just pass on from primary school and they go straight to the comprehensive school that they have listed on their local government preference form for secondary school placement. But for the grammar school placement, your child would have to take a test, and they take the test a year before the child goes to secondary school. Like we have now, we're in 2024, and the children that will take the exams are always held in September. The children that will take the exams, that will sit for the exams in this year, 2024 September, they will be offered a place and they will start secondary school in 2025. So as parents, if your child starts year 5 in the primary school, just start getting your child ready and register the child for the 11+ exam, so that by the time the child enters year 6, September of year 6, which is the first month in school of year 6, the child will be made to sit for 11+ exam. They will sit for the 11+ exam when they are in year 6, but you can start preparing that child when the child is in year 5. That is what we did as a family. Every child of ours, the moment they start year 5, we start preparing them for grammar school. So it is not cheap. If you want to prepare the child for this exam, we pay for tuition. We did that. We struggled, but we did that as a new family in this country. We prioritize, I don't know about you, but for me and for my family, we prioritize academic excellence and education in our family. I'm not saying that if the children are gifted in other skills, if they have other talent, we will encourage the talent as well. But academic excellence and performance for us is a priority, and I cannot blame us, because that's our background, where we are coming from. We place so much emphasis on academic excellence, but that the child is academically vibrant and doing well does not mean that the child cannot be supported and encouraged if the child has a skill in any other area. It could be in music, it could be in sports, it could be in any area. But you have to find a balance. You have to find a balance, especially if you are in this country. Yeah, so we paid for the tuition. We struggled and paid for the tuition. The only child that we did not have to pay tuition for was our first child. And not because we didn't want to do that for her. The reason why we didn't pay tuition for her was that by the time we got to know about the 11 plus exam, it was, I think she was midway in year 5, and that was it was our second year, I think, in this country, and we didn't, financially, it was just going to be so much for us because we didn't know about it. But the thing that we did was that I went to WH Smith and I bought the bond. Is it 11 plus? Yeah, I bought 3 books in 3 different areas that they will cover in the 11 plus exam, and we gave it to our daughter, and that was what she went through. She studied, went through it, and she did sit for the 11 plus exam, and she made it, she passed. And we were so grateful to God, because even her primary school teacher then did not give her a chance. When I heard about it, I approached the primary school teacher and I said, "Oh, this is what I heard. How can you support my daughter? Is there any tips, any advice?" And I was told that, because she's new in the system, she may not do it, she may not succeed, she may not excel in it. There's no need for you to stress yourself about it. Yeah, she gave me her honest opinion and her honest views, and I respect that for her. I respect that, but that's not what we wanted for our daughter. We wanted more for her, and she did the work herself, and she excelled and gained admission into a grammar school. So the grammar schools, it is of the notion here that it's only people only the affluent people, the wealthy people, the rich people that can afford tuition for their children. They get the extra lessons and then they pass and they get admitted into the grammar school. True, it is true. But if you are determined for your child to go there and you want to make the most of it, and you know that is one of the best things you can offer to your child, because for me, I grew up with the notion, with the doctrine to say that the best thing I can give to my children is giving them a good education. That's what I was told. That's the best thing I can bequeath to my children, giving them a good education. And for my family, we saw them going to a grammar school as a very good platform for us to do that for those children. And one of the advantages that we got to know is the fact that it promotes hard work in the life of your child, because the same exam that child A sat for and passed is the same exam that child B sat for and passed. And although the grades might be the mark that they got, the scores that they got might be different, but they sat for the same exam and they earned it. That's why they're in the grammar school. And so there will be no room for slothfulness, no room for laziness. The children will be academically focused and they will have a disciplined life. And it does not mean that these children do not get naughty because they are in grammar school. They do get naughty because they are children, but there is a check system and it brings them back, to focus. So it promotes healthy competition amongst the children. It promotes discipline amongst the children. It makes them to be more focused. I have experienced that in the lives of my children, all 4 of them, and I can only thank God for that. I can only thank God. Another experience that I have noticed is that they have I'm just reading, they have very good results, very good GCSE results, very good A-level results when they go through a grammar school. They are is it high flyers you call it? And I believe that because every child is smart and intelligent, so it makes it very easy for them to cover as many topics as they can cover and prepare themselves for these exams. Unlike in the comprehensive school, where it is a mixed, people with high ability and people with low or average ability, they are combined together. So before the teacher moves forward to the next topic, the teacher has to make sure that every child in that class understands that topic. But in the grammar school, because everybody is a high flyer, everybody is smart, everybody has the capability, they tend to cover more subjects, they cover more lessons effectively in the grammar school, and this makes it, when they sit for the exams and the results come out, you find them doing so well and performing very well at this level. Something somebody may not have mentioned to you guys, I don't know, is the fact that in these grammar schools, your children get to make connections that would open doors for them and take them further in life. The reason why I say that is because, like I said, majority of the students, I would like to say that majority of the students in grammar schools, they are from affluent families and well-to-do families, so the connection is already there. And your children, your children will now make friends with children from affluent homes and wealthy homes, and they are connected for life, and they will make progress in life. Why am I saying they are connections? Listen, my daughter studied law, and when she was looking for placement, is it placement they call it also? Placement. Back home where I come from, if I have connection, all I need to do is to pick up the phone or call somebody or one of my friends. I need a favor from you. But here, I don't have that connection. I'm not that highly placed. We are not that highly placed. We don't have that connection here in this land. The only connection we have is God. But a parent, that is a friend of my daughter, her parent, I think it was her dad, that said to my daughter, I'm going to give you a number and I'll send your name. And she got that. She was connected to that firm. She did the work experience with them, and he has also given her a few links, a few connections for job interviews in law firms. That's the connection I'm talking about, that these children get to make. So I'm just going to read what I just saw here on the internet from these people called exampaperplus.co.uk. They said gaining entry to a top grammar school means having access to a comprehensive education and a network of influential friends. Evidence suggests that the friendships students forge at school have an impact on their future success. Likewise, a recent study conducted by a group of universities, including the University of Bath, Bristol, and the Institute of Education at the University of London, concluded that pupils who attend a grammar school end up earning more than those who attend comprehensive schools. That's what this organization is telling us, that they end up earning more. They end up earning more than people who attend comprehensive schools. And which parent wouldn't want their child to earn more? So they get, and these children that go to grammar school, you find out that they always make it into the top, Ivy League universities in the country. They always make it. Because there is that tenacity, there is that drive, there's that motivation, for them, not just from you, the parent, even from the teachers. Honestly, because I went for a parents' evening, and we're talking about career path and then university choices. I was there, sat down with my son, and the teacher was the one telling my son where they think he should head, in terms of his the choice of his university and his career path. I didn't make that decision for my son. It was the teacher who has seen the capability and the ability that boy has, and has told the child that, this is what you should be considering. So you're not only getting parents at home nudging and pushing the child to do better, to do well. You have the teachers who owe it as a sense of duty and a sense of responsibility to these children. And I've not regretted it. I am so glad we did take that decision. We have not regretted it, and I promise you will not regret it. If the if I want to advise anyone, if I want to encourage anyone, if I'm given the choice and the options of going for a grammar school over a comprehensive school, I would do that. But above all of these points that I have mentioned, you take advantage. I mean, you're in the system, take advantage, make the most of it. Make the most of it, and it will pay off eventually for your children. But you know, with all the steps that we take and decisions that we make concerning these children, there's a place for us to have to pray about these things, you know, and commit all into God's hands, because the Bible says that if we commit our ways into His hands, He will make our way and our path prosperous. You know, I think it's in the book of Proverbs chapter, is it Proverbs 3 or Proverbs 5? I will put the link, I'll put the scripture for you guys to see on the screen. You know, so you work hard and you commit every part, you know, every of your path, as in PATH, to God, and God honestly comes through for His own. He will always come through for us. And all this while that I've been preparing my children for grammar school, apart from the fact that we spend time, we also pray. We don't take that for granted. I can have the money, I can afford the tuition fee, I can have the time, but I need the approval of God and the seal of God to do that. So whatever decision you're taking for your child, please do not leave God out of it, because remember, He gave you these children in the first place. He has the master plan for their lives. But my own job here is to advocate for that, and to let you know that your child can do well and do better than you in this country, you know. So let's take advantage of every opportunity that we have in this country and give our children the best form of education that we can give to our children. And on one last note I need to bring to your attention is, if the child sits for the exam and the child did not make it in the exam, you have the privilege, the opportunity to appeal that result. I'm talking from experience, because I had a child that missed the cutoff score point by, like, is it 2 marks or so, and I appealed that result, and the appeal worked out in our favor. You can appeal the results when you get them. But I will always encourage you guys, please take advantage. There's so many advantages, so many benefits of it. Take advantage of that exposure. Do not don't say, oh, I'm an immigrant, I can't aspire to be XYZ. Well, you can. Your children can. Propel your children, position them for success, position them for greatness in the land, and the Lord will honor every parent who is sincere about the progress of their children. Friends, and family, I would like to end it here on this note, and don't forget always, Mama Mina loves you with the love of Christ. And I don't know if there should be a follow-up to this grammar school video. I would like to know in the comment section, did you attend a grammar school? Did any of your children attend one? Do you have children in grammar school? What has been your experience concerning the grammar school? And is it worth it? Is the hyping worth it? You know, and what do you think? Just let me know in the comment section. I would love to read your comment. So don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so that you will get to know whenever I upload this video. Once again, I remain yours truly, Mina Worthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, and God bless you. Bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like